All right, everybody, the Night Trooper kit reveal has just been posted, and we are going to go take a look at this. I'm kind of excited. Now, the Night Troopers have a lot of potential to do a lot of different things. Be an Imperial Trooper, be a Night Sister. There's a lot of options here, and I'm very excited for this unit to be in the game. This could be like a stacked thing, kind of like the B1s. We're going to break it all down in this kit reveal video. If this is your first time here, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. If you want to see me suffer more often in your feed, because I seem to do that a lot on this channel, you definitely want to subscribe. Now, the Night Trooper from Ahsoka. Let's see. Attacker, Imperial Remnant, and the Night Sister, of course. There we go. New debuff, Blight, which has similarities with Plague. Okay, so we're more Night Sister stuff. New bluff, Alert, which is a synergy with turn meter gains and characters using their special abilities. So, Imperial Remnant with turn meter, you know, you'd like to see some of that Imperial Trooper kind of stuff brought in here. Not necessarily an Imperial Trooper, but it's exactly as I predicted. It's going to be an Imperial Remnant, and they're going to bring the Imperial Remnants to probably replace Stormtrooper or Death Trooper on the current Imperial Remnant team. It kind of depends on what they decide to do with that, but very excited about that. Resilient, shambling attacker who greatly benefits from potency. Potency is going to be important for this guy. So we're gonna kind of just skip over the inspiration because we kind of already know what we want, but these new units will have a unique ability to identify their own. So they're not necessarily gonna be the same as Night Sisters, but they're gonna have things you can kind of compare them to with the Night Sister faction. Night Trooper benefits greatly from additional potency since Blight can usually be resisted. So that's something to be, keep a note of. If you're bringing in Night Troopers, you gotta make sure that you can land those buffs and debuffs. Pairing Night Trooper with other characters that can manipulate at the enemy's turn meter, Imperial Remnant, might allow Blight to trigger often and deal a sizable amount of damage. So that's pretty cool. You can kind of, I'm trying to like adjust my hair live in this recording. There we go. That's a little bit better, I guess. With the other characters that can manipulate the enemy's turn meter will allow Blight to trigger often and deal a sizable amount of damage. So I guess every time it triggers, it's doing damage to the team as well, which is pretty interesting. How do we get Night Trooper? Marquee that doesn't make any surprise, at least to me. Will differ slightly from our recent marquees by having repeat rewards in Tier 1, which award mods that are recommended for Night Trooper. CG, that is an excellent idea. Giving us the mods that, kind of some of the mods that are going to point us in the direction of how to mod these characters. I absolutely love that idea. Now, for all of those people that aren't, super into the game and like just play it casually, don't really watch any YouTube stuff on it, they're going to go into the event and see, oh, these are the kind of mods it's giving me. Maybe these are the mods I should put on the character. So we're kind of pushing this in-game narrative in the game to figure out what mods is best for a character instead of having to go to an outside resource. So I do really like that. And also saves us a bit of time of farming mods, obviously. These repeat rewards, similar to other tiers, will not be available in the marquee in the rerun in the future. As this is Tier 1, you will be loaned a Night Trooper for this tier even after unlocking them. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we'll be able to test out Night Trooper in that first tier. Is the Datacron from Night Trooper available anywhere? Oh. Alright, well, there's going to be a Night Trooper Datacron exclusive here. Okay, well, I guess for those that are wailing on these characters, it gives you an advantage, so that's interesting. Do the negatives to health steal from light stack? It is not stacking, it's just one debuff for buff there. And does the negative 100% health steal from Blight mean I can never health steal? No, it reduces health steal value by 100%, but the other stats you can overcome this defect with enough X% health steal. For example, if you had 200% health steal, or 200% health steal, and then you had Blight, now it's 100%. So you're just taking away 100% of the health steal that the enemy would currently have without the health steal, without the Blight. So with Blight, take away the health steal. So that, yeah. What squad does Night Trooper work with? Imperial Remnants being released or Night Sisters. So, but they're targeting Imperial Remnants for this. As we were saying, taking one character from the current Imperial Remnant squad, probably moving it to Iden Versio. That's kind of what they're going for here. Are the sounds for this unit great? And the sound is awesome. Okay, cool. Let's see this. Shambling shot. Oh my god, I love this. I already love this. Oh my god, the animation. It's not just like a stormtrooper there. It's like a zombie, like shooting. That's so cool. I actually really, really like that. That's really cool. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict Night Trooper with a stack of Blight, which can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted until the end of the encounter. If this attack scores a critical hit, inflict killing immunity for 1 turn. If Night Scissor has Blight at the start of this attack speed, inflict speed down on the target enemy for 1 turn, which can be resisted, and remove 10% turn meter. So we're seeing a lot of health control and turn meter control with this character. Obviously, turn meter kind of goes well with Imperial characters in general. I mean, even outside the Imperial troopers, obviously, you have Imperial Remnant, you have characters like Thrawn and stuff like that. You have Vader, who can take multiple turns with that Merciless Massacre. So just kind of leaning into that Empire turn meter thing. You got Palpatine with Mara Jade, that's another one. So a lot of turn meter control going on with the Empire, and this is continuing that that tradition, I suppose. And then Health Steal, this character takes bonus true damage whenever they lose turn meter from an enemy, which can't be evaded and can't defeat them. Remove all stacks from Blight when this character recovers to full health. So that's pretty interesting. I'm glad we got this Blight thing. Seems like it's gonna be pretty fun. I really like these animations they got for this. March of the Undying. Deal physical damage to all enemies, and Night Trooper gains alert for 2 turns, which can't be copied. The enemy with the least turn meter is stunned and inflicted with vulnerable for 1 turn, and remove 5% turn meter from all other enemies. Call target ally to assist. That is a great, and again, this is a great animation here. Love it. Again, he's kind of like shooting kind of lazily, and then he goes back to his zombie pose right after. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. And again, physical damage, that's great. I like the stun, and I like the assist. The mass assist, calling to assist, not necessarily mass assist. Calling to assist, I'm a huge fan of. And then special tier special. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't read alert. Sorry. Whenever an ally gains bonus turn meter while not 100% turn meter, this character gains 10% turn meter once per turn. This character assists whenever an ally is using special abilities. So this is, again, more turn meter, more turns in general, more assisting. It's great. I'm a huge fan of what I've seen so far. I cannot wait to see how this works with Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. But look at this animation. This is so cool. Share my suffering. He starts shooting, he gets shot back, and then he shoots more while he's getting shot back. That's so cool. I am a huge fan for these animations. That's probably my favorite part of this. I can't overstate how much I am a fan of these animations. I'm loving this. Deal physical damage and inflict the target enemy with a stack of Blight, which can be copied, dispelled, or resisted until the end of the encounter for each stack of Blight on Night Trooper, max of 10. Then remove 100% turn meter from the target enemy. All enemies are inflicted with critical chance down for 2 turns. There you go. So, I mean, to break this one down, getting Blight out there, doing some damage, can be copied, dispelled, resisted, and remove turn meter. Again, more turn meter control. Health steal and turn meter control is really what's going on with this character. I'm kind of a fan of this. Unique number 1, inevitable end with a Zeta and an Omicron, and it's a Grand Arena Omicron. Let's go. All right, thank you, CG. Night Trooper has 35% potency. That's great. Whenever Night Trooper is damaged, they gain 10% offense, stacking with 5 speed, stacking to a max of 100 for 1 turn, or they are until they are crucially hit. Whenever an enemy recovers health, Night Trooper receives 100% health. Whenever an enemy recovers health, Night Trooper recovers 100% health. Whenever an enemy gets health back, Night Trooper gets 100% health back. Okay. That's pretty, I am a fan of that. Enemies can't recover health from Health Steal when targeting Night Trooper. That makes that slightly more complicated, but not, something you can work around. At the start of Night Trooper's turn, they gain 10% crit chance and defense penetration per stack of Blight on them for 1 turn. Whenever Night Trooper reaches 5 stacks of Blight, they gain Frenzy for 2 turns. Woo! I am a fan. And while in Grand Arena, Night Trooper has 100% max health and 35 speed. Night Trooper is immune to turn meter reduction. More turn meter. And if the ally leader side is Imperial Remnant, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, inflict a stack of Blight until the end of the encounter. At the start of each Imperial Remnant ally's turn, turn to a random enemy. Turn to a random enemy. Whenever a enemy is inflicted with Blight this way, reduce cooldown of Share My Suffering by 1 Yeah, this inflict a stack of CFF33 Blight -/C. I am very excited for that debuff. But overall, honestly, I am pretty excited. Will this be a make or break for the Moff Gideon or Dark Trooper Moff Gideon team? That remains to be seen. I am a fan of the character itself, especially the animations. It's specifically targeting a lot of potency and health and turn meter, and 2 new buffs for this, which is pretty interesting. So, why is my alarm going off? Ziggy, shut up. I called my Alexa Ziggy because it's a stupid name. Anyways, that is the kit. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Not in the conquest. Conquest is later. You can't let me know in the conquest down below. That's not really a thing. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this character. I'm very excited. And I will see you guys with another video coming very, very shortly.